So anyways, I would love to hear more of your views on the Islamic people and how they're a blight to society, but I just don't agree with it. I really don't. I don't see where you're coming from.
Wow. That's not a good opener, bro.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the first ever episode 25. The Vince Carter episode when he was on the Dallas Mavericks. Show of good and fresh, where a couple of dudes up to no good make some trouble in your neighborhood.
Motherfucker.
If you like that, you can head over to patreon.com/goodandfreshpodcast, where you can get this show early along with a bunch of other goodies. It's time to take this off, though, I'm just saying.
It's hot.
Can't do it anymore.
It's making my,
Land, I gotta talk.
It sounds like the filter sounds weird.
Yeah.
We was trying to do it for y'all, because y'all scared and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck all that.
It's the quarantine podcast as well.
It is.
Yeah.
Because ain't shit shaking out this month. Not even, well, ass and titties is definitely still shaking.
Put your pussy lips on live, I give
IG Live and everywhere else.
Yeah. People are fucking horny out there, bro.
It's
too horny.
I would say there's something in the air, but that something in the air has got people scared, so, you know.
Sure. Maybe that's a side effect. You think?
It
Maybe
could be.
it's one of the symptoms.
Because sex and death are like very closely intertwined.
Okay.
You didn't know that?
Sex and death?
Yeah.
Why can I only hear you out of one headphone? No, I didn't know.
Can you hear
about
me out
that.
of both now?
Nope.
Wait a minute. Yeah. I guess I can only hear you out of one too.
Interesting. Oh well, it's okay. I'll make it work.
We gonna do that. Is that better? That's better.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. There we go.
That was weird.
It was just a mono button.
Alright.
Yeah. Sex and death are very much intertwined, bro. Like your orgasm is like a little death.
Sure.
It is.
Yeah.
Like
okay.
when I was on DMT that one time, it was just like every moment was an orgasm, and like the orgasm of orgasms would be death. Like fully changing of physical form. Or releasing the physical form, I should say. So yeah, you know, it could be a side effect. People want to get freaky until they can't.
So so there's gonna be. Wait, hang on. Let me finish this and then.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Get into it.
Put a pin in that. Put a pin in that one. Okay.
Pin in that right there.
All right. If you have no bucks to toss, that's all right. You can still get this show absolutely free every Monday on YouTube.com. I'm one of your hosts, Charles LaRose, a.k.a. Chuck Fresh. And next to me, as always, is the one and only Trey Cal L, a.k.a. the quarantiner with a toddler-sized wiener, a.k.a.
I ain't gonna funk that.
Trey Good. This podcast is brought to you by our Patreon producers of the month, Big Mama Lou and J Methods.
What up, though, Hollywood himself?
It is also brought to you, as always, by BeGreaterThanEver.com. But we'll talk about that a little later.
A little bit.
For right now, let's get into what I pinned right there in the conversation. So, you were saying every orgasm, small death, right?
Yeah.
So let's hype. Well, and you were saying that the biggest one would change your physical being.
Yeah, you die.
Now, here's one for Hemi. Okay, I'm gonna need Hemi in on this conversation. Changing your physical being, much like a polyjuice potion. See where I'm going with here? So, would you ever, just build up a thick nut to the point where you would just bust out and it would be like a polyjuice potion and it would just change you? You know what I'm saying?
Maybe.
You'd just be different after that. You'd be like, whoa.
I mean, I'm already very different. However, I would have to just build up the gene in order to see how that works. I don't get enough off time to cultivate said gene.
Yeah. That's probably a good thing, though,
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you know, too much time on the bench, you get all antsy.
True.
You get mad at everything.
And then when you get back in the game, you like file out real quick.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So, I mean, maybe. I'm willing to give it a try, you know. Want to see what it does. Or just do some psychedelics and
Sure.
have a death that way.
Yeah. Scary.
I'm with it, bro.
Yeah.
It's nothing to fear.
Yeah.
It's nothing. Let it go.
Yeah, I guess. You're right.
It's the truth, man.
Yeah, it is. You're right.
And I will say, man, Mama Lou, she's a perfect example. She smacked death all in the face a couple of times.
Sure.
And she's still here.
Yeah.
Thug life.
Yeah.
Can't stop this.
Nope. Nope.
Yeah.
Well, now we can get into what is and forever will be Chuck's thoughts.
Chuck's thoughts.
Because that was not one of them.
Nah. What was this conversation?
Yeah, so I have two thoughts.
What you got?
One is kind of a simple thing, and then one is a more deeper question for you. So number one, you as a parent.
Yeah.
I'm sure you are well aware of the hit Disney movie Cars.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lightning McQueen, what up?
There you go. Yep. Lightning McQueen is the main protagonist.
Tomato.
Sure. Yep. All of them. So, I mean, I guess all of them really, but would Lightning McQueen, would he get car insurance or would he get life insurance?
He'd get life insurance. Because he's a car that is alive.
Yeah.
So it's not like he would get car insurance for his car.
Right.
Being that he is the car. So it'd have to be.
Yeah, because, well,
life
like,
insurance.
Everybody in that universe is a car, right? Yeah, okay.
It's life insurance.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Now,
I guess they just wouldn't have car insurance at all.
No,
It just wouldn't even be a thing.
Mm-hmm. Or it could just be, I mean, yeah, it's not going to be car insurance but car insurance would be their life insurance.
I mean, yeah, kind of.
Or car insurance would be like their Medicaid.
Or AAA. Their car insurance would be like triple. It would be Tomater.
Interesting.
Tomater is their Medicaid. So when they're on the side of the road, Tomater will come and get you. And take you get fixed up.
Now, how would you describe the person selling, or the car selling the other cars life insurance? What kind of car would they be?
What kind of car would they be? They would be a Lincoln.
No.
Yeah, maybe. But at the same time, why would a car be selling another car?
Life
in
insurance.
this hypothetical.
I mean, that's what humans do.
Oh, you're saying,
So
okay, I see
the
what you're
car is
saying.
selling life insurance to the car.
To the car, yeah.
It'll be a Kia. What is it? Because obviously.
Hearse.
Huh?
It should be a hearse.
It'll be a hearse.
Yeah.
I like that. That's cool. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. Good job.
Yeah.
It'll be a hearse.
Nailed it.
Selling car
It's a
insurance.
hearse. A hearse. No
Hearse.
T.
Hearst.
No.
Okay. It's a hearse.
Hearst is like no, is it
Hearst.
Hearst Donuts? No, it's Hertz Donuts.
Hey, listen, man. It's one of those.
Hearse.
It's a death mobile. Okay.
Yeah.
It's one of the things you ride around in after you ain't riding around in nothing else.
Sure. Yeah.
Damn right.
Unless you're like a big baller and then people just carry you, I guess.
Yeah. Like the African memes.
Yeah, like the African memes, yeah.
Them shit's been getting a lot of play lately. I don't know why.
A lot. I don't know. I don't really think it's all that funny.
It's not to me, but the way that they set them up.
Oh, yeah.
So a lot of people been dying.
Okay, so that was an inside joke. On my Facebook, one of my homegirls said, she said something along the lines of like, damn, it's fucked up how much love you get after you die.
True.
And then then somebody commented on it. It was like, damn, who died?
Mm-hmm.
And then the person who made the status replied, a lot of people. And I just died laughing, bro. I died fucking laughing. But I didn't tell anybody. I just shared that with him and obviously y'all now.
Yeah.
Because I felt like if I would have laughed like on that, I would have seemed all insensitive and shit.
Yeah.
But it was hilarious to me because it's true.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, damn, who died? A lot of people. It's like, damn. The sad reality of it all is everybody's fucking dying.
Yeah.
So it's unfortunate, but it's a part of the fucking game. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Like, but Trey, you'll probably feel different if somebody close to you were to pass. Like, what's happened to some of your mama and blah blah. I was like, look, I get it. I understand it. When it happens, I'm gonna have to deal with it. When it happens, even before then, like I know that it's not that we all gonna die. And it's not gonna, and like I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I just lost one of my homies though, and I don't even like to say lost one of my homies, bro. It's just like, cause I know better, and I feel sorry for my homies back home who were closer to him than I was. Cause they going through it. They wasn't expecting. Like he was one of the last. Living like to my brother B Dub, Better Man G-A-N-G, gang. I don't even know what took him out. I don't even know if it was COVID or what, but he is no longer on this plane of existence. But one thing that I know about B Dub is that he was always somebody who cared about people, showed love to a lot of people, and was just always low key working for his niggas. Like it was like, bro, he was a solid guy in life. So I know that in passing, he's still like in the ethers. Like, bro, I'm still gonna set y'all up with plays. I'm still gonna do this. Like, so for me, it's like I would rather talk to him instead of like feel like he's not there. You feel me? That's what I'm on. So, you know, I'm sorry that I don't know how I got into all this, but we still got more thoughts to get into.
It's okay.
But like, I'm sorry that I'm not scared to die or scared of death or scared of losing people. Like, I'm not afraid of any of this. And it really grinds my gears. It burns my biscuits.
Yeah.
When like seeing the world in the way that it is right now. But I'm gonna put a pin in that. And I'm gonna let you get more of your thoughts out.
Okay.
We was talking about life insurance from cars and shit.
Yeah, but it's okay because that one, the way that you talked about your friend brings me into this next question.
Okay.
It kind of ties in because you were saying that he was a solid guy.
Super
He was
solid.
always there for everybody. You know, trying to do the right thing. So this question I had was kind of like a topic where one of my favorite comedians out there, Tom Segura, was talking about it with his wife, I believe. So they're parents, and I believe they have like a 4-year-old, and then they have like a younger kid who's maybe like 1 or something like that. So his wife, Christina, was asking him, what is like your biggest fear of being a dad? And not like a oh, you know, I don't want my kid to die before me or anything like that, but like what would be a fear where you're like, I failed as a father,
Right.
kind of thing.
I think that is the fear, to fail as a father.
Okay.
And in my mind, to fail as a father would be to not equip him with a solid frame of reference for the world.
Right.
To give him a perspective that is open and accepting, but also authentic to himself. Like, so that he can walk out in the world and be like, yo, I know me, I'm confident in me, and share that with other people and allow for other people to be that themselves. And I think I do a pretty good job at that already. So I just gotta like keep that shit up and step it up some. But yeah, I think that like failing my son for failing my son and not giving him the tools that I wish I would have had at his age.
Mm-hmm.
So if I could give my son the tools that I have now at his age, then I won't fail him.
Mm-hmm.
Because other than that, yeah, I don't even want to say. I'm not gonna say what would cross my mind in the vein of like being afraid of losing him before I pass, or like, so I don't even want to touch on that. But that's nothing. That's nothing I worry about. I'm fearful of. I just want to be able to give him the tools and the love of self. You know what I mean? That I didn't have at his age.
Sure.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's really it. I want. If I fail to help him love himself, which I can't make him love himself, but if I can help him, then, yeah, I can't fail.
Yeah, crushing it.
It's a week from his birthday.
Huh?
It's a week from his birthday.
Oh yeah.
Very true.
He about to be the big 1-0.
Yeah.
He on 10. And it's fucked up because it's like, I haven't really missed a birthday of his in almost 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty, like, we could actually go to Detroit,
Sure.
but it's Detroit.
Yeah.
And while, again, I'm not worried about any of this coronavirus shit, like, at all.
Yeah.
I'm still being aware of other people around me.
Sure.
And their own, reserves.
Mm-hmm.
His family, like, he got older, like, his granny got asthma out the ass, bro. She got asthma out the ass. I should. Whoa! Woo! She has respiratory issues.
Right, yes.
And I think she also has diabetes. And plus, his pawpaw is old and shit. So, and like even when we were all on the phone, TJ had called me and my old man on FaceTime. Or Duo, because we don't have an iPhone. I don't have an iPhone. Pixel. Gang. Anyway, we were all on the FaceTime.
Yep.
And TJ was like, I want y'all to come. I really want y'all to come. I was like, man, we may not. But his granddaddy was in the back, being all, Lord Mecca's in the building. But his granddad was in the background like, yo, they can't, he sounds kind of just like that too.
It's a good impression.
That actually is a good impression.
They can't come down here, TJ. No, they got to stay where they at. And when everything, they can see when everything over. When the quarantine over, they can see. So, I want to kind of respect that.
Yeah.
But, it is what it is.
Right.
Love you, TJ. He watched what do you call your dick?
Oh, great. That's a great one to watch.
He was like, y'all had me cracking up. That's fun.
Yeah. I mean, granted also, even if you did go there, like, yeah, you'd be able to see him and stuff, but like,
I don't want to get trapped in Detroit.
there's nothing to do. There's
Literally
also
nothing to do.
nothing to do.
Yeah, no.
Like, I mean, when I went to Denver, before all this, like,
It was filled?
really went to shit, I mean, we basically just, hung out at my friend's house.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I mean, is fine, it's whatever. Like, I was still just hanging out with my friend, like, what I was gonna do, but just not having anything to fucking do was just like, ugh.
Felt like a waste of time. Kind of.
I mean,
Not really.
Not really, because I'm still, hanging out with my friend and stuff, but I would have liked, to go out and shit. Like, Denver has a whole bunch of cool shit that you can go do, so.
Well,
Whatever,
We got
problems.
We good?
Sweet. Cool.
We good over here.
Cool.
Yeah,
So,
back.
But.
Open up the fucking world, man. I mean, I get it. I'm not one of those protesters, okay? I'm not one of those guys. Yo, I seen some shit. That shit look like Dark Knight Rises, bro. It look like motherfuckers out here. They just looking for.
Oh yeah, the picture where they're like banging on the windows and shit.
No. It was a video on Twitter. I was gonna share it, and it was like Batman need to come and whoop their ass. That's what it said. I was like, yo, this shit definitely looks like when it was banging them niggas in the like
stadium.
Not even in the stadium. It was like they were in some courthouse or some shit.
Oh, okay.
And it looked just like that. Them niggas strapped up, everything. I was like, this shit is a movie.
Yeah. Yeah, white people can walk into courthouses with guns. It's pretty wild.
That is the wildest shit, bro.
I don't know.
They gonna be the ones to fuck up everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah. And then, of course...
Go ahead, speak your mind, brother. Tell it like it is, Charles.
So, Twitter is great for a lot of reasons. One of them, though, is that it's very uncensored.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of shit that you can see on Twitter that you would not be able to see on any other site. Some of it, unfortunately, is very dark. And you're like, fuck, like, I don't really want to see this, but this is real life and this shit happens. So there was some video, I forget who shared it and whatnot, but it was some video of like this kid who was literally just trying to get like some chips or something. And of course he was a black man. Mm-hmm. And this cop was just like harassing him and shit. And then it ended up like he just got shot over a bag of chips in the middle of a store.
God damn.
Yeah, so you have people like walking through the aisles and then they pop out and they're just like, oh shit, dead body. And you're just like, you know, this is the fucking world we live in. Mm-hmm. But then you got white people strapped up at a courthouse.
Strapped, bro.
And the cops are just like, oh, fucking have a good day.
Bro, them motherfuckers are AK-47, Mossberg pump. Them niggas is war ready.
It's real stupid. Stay at home. You know, if you go out into public places, just wear a mask. It's not that big a deal, guys.
It's not that. Yeah, it's not. It's not.
It's weird.
It's odd, bro.
Like, I get it. Bro. It's weird.
It's odd.
It makes me feel weird. It's weird seeing everybody with their masks on. It's fucking weird. But
so, when this is all over with, right?
Yeah, when it's
big
all
party. What is the first song that
party.
plays?
What's the first song that plays at this big party?
Oh man, wow. That's a
I
great
have
question.
The perfect one, but I want to hear your answer.
In my head, I hear One More Time by Daft Punk. Celebrate and dance so free.
Sure.
Music's got me feeling so free. We want to celebrate.
I mean, for whatever reason, the very first song that came to my head was Who Let the Dogs Out. But I don't know why.
Yeah, that's low-key perfect on the
I don't know why.
It should be Mask Off.
That's a great one too.
Mask
Off would be a great one.
Mask Off. Okay.
Poker Face.
Poker Face, also a good one.
You say Poker Face?
Okay.
Pop. Okay. He gonna be funny. I think I know where he's going with that.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. He's talking about fucking
faces.
Yeah.
No.
No, I'm a good guy.
Yeah, man. It's Lord Mecca. It's Lord. Bro, if you know Lord Mecca, then you know Lord Mecca is with the shits. Shout out to Be Great Never Porn, coming soon. So coming soon.
Coming soon. But yeah, I mean, you know, just wear your mask.
Yeah.
Do what you need to do so we can end this.
Huh?
Well, you need to wear your mask. I mean, if you're just like if you're going to take a walk and nobody's gonna be out there, like whatever, it's fine. You're gonna be okay. But I mean, like, you know, if you're going into a highly populated place.
Fairfield, no one in Fairfield is highly populated. Maybe Hy-Vee, Walmart. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I like wearing my mask. I ain't gonna hold you up. I like wearing my mask because I get to put essential oils in my shit.
Sure.
And you look good in it.
Yeah.
She said I look good in it. Thank you.
Yeah.
I didn't even think that part.
Right.
I just like the
Yeah, I mean, especially if you get cool ones like we got.
facts, bro. I got music notes on my. Shit is nice.
Yeah.
Get you some. What?
None?
Oh, looked like you had something to say. But yeah, let's go ahead and keep this motherfucker
Yeah.
rolling. You got some drip. I don't have no animes today.
That's okay. I mean, it's probably going to be a shorter episode. You got to get going to do your thing.
I'm probably gonna push that back to 7:30 because it's already 6:30 right now.
Okay.
The Netflix party. Yeah.
Is that today?
Yes. It's all good because like Paul, shout out to Paul Moorhead Jr. He hit me up. He was like, "Hey, what time you gonna do it, bro?" He did.
Why you sound like that?
Cause I mean, impersonations and shit. But yeah, I'm gonna touch on that real fast. So it is the week of 420. Hopefully you guys have partaken in some of the bakery. If not, that's cool too. I took a part of a little bit. Normally, you know, I don't do too much, but I've been enjoying it. But there was something that came out this week, The Midnight Gospel on Netflix. A show by Duncan Trussell and my mans who created Adventure Time. And it is an amazing experience on television. It's not for everybody. If you're not into Eastern philosophy, Western occultism, who is that?
Pendleton Ward.
Pendleton Ward, yeah. Pendleton Ward, creator of Adventure Time. What else? If you're not into Eastern philosophy, Western occultism, psychedelic trips, and just exploring consciousness, don't watch it. Don't watch that shit at all. Cause that's what you're gonna get. It's a beautiful 8 episodes that I've just randomly binged yesterday with my wife. Colon sauce.
Half of it.
Not even half. Well, yeah.
You have.
Half of it, cause
We started on episode 5.
episode 5 and it's only 8 episodes. So it's like not necessarily in a play. But anyway.
That's half.
He can't do math.
I know.
5, 6, 7, 8.
You right. You right.
It's cool. Anyway,
I fucked it up. But hey.
so
it
you're
don't
watching
matter.
that.
So yeah, we was watching that, and when I get, I don't know what type, like what personality type I am, but when I like something for real, and I think everybody needs to see it, I go in and I become a huge fan of it. Like with Ramen Nazer, aka Rainbow Brain Skull, and this.
I don't know.
Y'all have seen me share some of the stuff on my Instagram
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
with the Rainbow Brain Skull. Cause like their depictions of reality or psychedelic trips are things that I've experienced myself.
Gotcha.
So it's just like, yo, I
Gotcha.
get this shit. So having a Netflix party today, which you probably won't be a part of because you're gonna see it after the Netflix party. But hey,
Right.
watch The Midnight Gospel.
Yeah.
Make sure, I ain't gonna say make, because you can watch it sober and still enjoy it. But if you hit the weed at least one time, great ASMR right there, and then enjoy it. You'll, by episode 8, you'll probably be a new person. You might be a new person. And you could skip episode 1. You could skip episode 1.
Might be that polyjuice potion that you need.
Might be.
Change it.
Might be. Might be. Because everybody almost cried, bro.
Mm-hmm.
On episode 8, all of us almost cried. We pretty much did.
The bears.
Oh, the Bears. Such a great thing, bro. It's a red pill, bro. It's a red pill.
Yeah.
I fucking love it. Alright.
Alright. Are you ready?
I am fucking ready.
We're gonna get into the segment Drip or Skip. Chuck bring Trey into all things shoes and fashion and shit. Today we have 3 pairs of shoes.
Poop, poop, poop.
We're gonna figure out if Trey will drip or skip them.
Alright, what we got?
Or if he has meh opinion.
Or jury. The jury's out.
Yeah, the jury's out. There you go.
Yeah.
So these are the first pair.
They look. I don't know. I'm gonna say I'm gonna drip in them.
Okay.
Cause I don't know, something alluring about them. Kind of intriguing. I don't know if they're basketball shoes or boxing shoes, or if they're like high fashion shoes. So I like that I can't tell, and that they look good.
Okay.
Oh, they are Nikes. I just now see the Nikes.
Oh, yeah.
But still, Nike makes Cole Haans, and Cole Haans are like, Cole Haans, bro. I call Cole Haans.
Okay. These are the collab between Nike and Fear of God.
Oh.
Fear of God being Jerry Lorenzo's brand. Shout out Jerry. They've made, this is the Fear of God 1 that was created sometime in 2019. They've put out a whole bunch of different pairs, whole bunch of different colorways. They are very limited, very hard to get. But these are the new pair that are coming out this week of recording. These are just called the Triple Blacks.
I like them. I'm dripping them.
As am I. They're fantastic.
Those are hard.
Super dope.
Yeah.
Hope I get a pair. Probably won't.
Yeah, I'm just done it. Yeah. I guess I kind of hit it on the nose, saying
Yeah.
high fashion, gym shoe.
I mean, you nailed it. They are a basketball shoe.
Okay.
But, I mean, Fear of God, yeah, kind of a
High fashion streetwear brand.
streetwear brand, yeah. Not boxing, though. Not any boxing
Good.
shoes.
High,
But they're very high tops.
Yeah,
I know. A lot of people say that about my Kobe's.
Yeah.
They're like, are those boxing or wrestling shoes? I'm like, no, they're basketball shoes. Yep.
Like them dripping. Drip.
So, the next pair, of course, so we're recording this on Tuesday. We were going to record this yesterday,
Yeah.
which would have been 420 Blaze Up.
We'd been hiding a bitch.
So the next pair is one for the holiday itself.
Scary movie.
How do you feel about these?
Wow.
Yeah?
Those for Easter?
No.
420.
Yes.
Oh. I mean, they look like they could be a trippy bunny, bro. Like
Yeah, a trippy bunny
okay.
being the key word, yeah.
Okay. Ugh. Yeah. See, okay, I would drip them
Okay.
just for dramatic effect,
Okay.
but it's not normally something I would wear. But I like them. I like the green bottom for some odd reason. Probably because like the background is, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
But I like them. I'm a drip.
Okay.
I'd have to have a nice fit though.
Sure, yeah.
Obviously.
You gotta have something crazy.
But I like it.
Yeah. Maybe a poncho, because they call them drug rugs.
Oh, do they?
See
Didn't know
that in
that.
there? Yeah.
Drug rugs.
Yeah, ponchos.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm dripping.
Okay, cool. These are the SB Dunks. The Nike SB Dunks highs, and they are the 420. I don't know if they actually have. I guess they're just calling them the Skunk Dunks, but they're like a different version. So every year on 420, Nike puts out a shoe. It's always 420 related, typically. And they've done it since, 2010 is when like the Skunk Dunks came out. And they're like a very like highly coveted, sought after shoe nowadays. Because at the time people were like, oh, okay, whatever. Now people are like, oh shit, that's fucking crazy. So every year on 420, Nike always like just puts out some type of shoe. So these ones are a extremely limited pair. On the heel, if you can see it, These ones say 1 out of 420.
Oh damn.
Only made 420 pairs.
Smart.
This is a collab that they did with Familia Skate Shop, which is in Minneapolis.
Minneapolis, what up, though?
Yep. So
100%.
exactly. Big M's, big M's.
Throw it up.
So this is the collab that they had. They did like a raffle for them. I of course didn't win. And then on the inside, if we can get a picture of that, hang on, bear with me.
Yeah, I fuck with those.
Yeah, they got like the cool fibers on the side. On the inside, you can't really see it. Let me see if
Is that an eye?
Hang on.
Okay.
Hang on.
Hang on.
I don't know if they do. Fantastic. So on the inside, the insole is a skunk, and he's all high.
He is a high.
And he's got like the granddaddy beard. So
shout out to skunk. Dunk.
yeah.
Dunk skunk.
Right.
I like them.
I do too. I think they're dope. The actual 420 shoes that they're putting out, I think, got pushed back. A lot of shoes are getting pushed back.
Bro, everything's getting pushed back.
Everything.
Everything. Video games getting pushed back.
Bro, don't even talk about video games. I almost cried the other day because on the...
But The Last of Us is getting pushed back?
Well, yeah, but on the 16th or the 17th, one of those, is the day that Cyberpunk was supposed to come out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. I had to shed a thug tear on that one.
Damn, bro, I'm sorry.
Oh, my God.
Because I know you've been looking for that shit for 8 minutes.
And Last of Us, but yeah, Cyberpunk for
when did they push that back to?
September.
Ooh.
I know, so it's pretty much at this point, it's like, do I play it in September or do I just wait till November and then play it on PlayStation 5?
But is they even going to release PlayStation 5?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes, it's apparently going to be a limited quantity, but even that is still about the same as what a PlayStation 4 did in the first, 2 quarters, so they're going to be out there.
That shit is going to be fucking stupid.
Yeah, it's not going to be great, but I mean,
Nah, just the fact that, because I've seen that they're going to be doing the social distance and shit to, 2022, some dumb shit. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of expert opinions out there. It's not looking great.
It's fucking stupid.
It's not looking great.
If people just take care of their motherfucking selves, get their fucking immune system together, eat your fucking fruits and vegetables, drink more water, stop being bitches, and fucking work out, wear your mask, do that. I don't give a fuck. Wear your mask. Cool, I don't care. But damn it, take care of yourself. Take your vegetables, your vitamins, your fucking minerals, get you some fucking plant blood, holla at me, I got it if you need it. Smoke you some good weed. It helps you. It helps. Not a lot. Don't abuse the medicine. Use the medicine.
I like that. Going off of actually weed and these skunk dunks, what I find interesting here in this whole thing is weed, federally illegal substance, right? Mm-hmm. But in a lot of places where it is legal or, recreationally legal or medically legal, whatever the case may be, a lot of those places have it as an essential business, so it's open regardless. Very ass backwards to me. I'm just saying. Shit don't make no sense.
It don't make no sense, do it.
So, I feel like when this all gets over, we're going to look back on this and be like, hey, what are we doing? This shit is stupid.
Bro, the whole Matrix has been done from the beginning, bro.
Yeah.
From the beginning. That's why, y'all think I'm crazy. And y'all should. I am. But this fucking world is crazier. And I'm like, yo. This?
Yeah.
We want this?
Right.
No. How about we do this? No. This is all we know. Anything else? I don't know it. No. It's okay. Come over here. It's okay. Yeah. It's all right. Chill out.
Yeah.
You get to be yourself. You get to do what the fuck you want to do as long as you're not hurting yourself or anybody else. Mm-hmm. And you got birds flying in the windows and shit. Bro, I'm trying to create a fucking utopia. People scared.
Yeah.
Hug. Hug your mother self. How many? Let's go to the third shoe, bro.
Okay.
You gotta bring it up.
Yeah.
You gotta bring it up.
But I mean, especially now, you know? Because we were like, hey, this was normal. But really, what was normal
What the
all
fuck?
along?
What the fuck was normal? Nothing was
Yeah.
normal.
So, I mean, let's go over here.
Let's do
We're
it.
already in this weird flux.
The weirdest
Let's
flux.
get over here while we can.
While we can until we out this bitch like Wally.
Yep. Still haven't seen Wally.
You haven't seen Wally?
Nope.
Oh fuck, never mind.
Some little robot guy. I don't know.
Him
Is he
and-
friends with the brave little toaster? Or the Iron Giant?
He was friends with the brave something though,
Okay,
right?
no.
Oh,
I don't fucking know. I haven't seen the movie.
I don't. Hemi brought up this particular potentiality happening,
Okay.
but I don't want to bring it up because if you watch it, then I might spoil it
It's
for you.
Wally, bro. I've had like 15 years to
True.
watch this movie.
Okay, so when Wally eventually,
Spoilers for Wally.
spoilers for Wally.
Yeah.
So when Wally eventually comes into contact with actual human life forms
Gotcha. Okay.
that live on a space shuttle, like a space system, like a yeah. So that these motherfuckers have been up there for a while.
A space station.
Space station, yes, thank you.
Okay.
These motherfuckers have been up there for a while,
Yeah.
and they're all pretty much self-quarantined and social distanced to where like they don't interact with each other at all. They're all hella dumb, fat, like they fat as fuck, bro. Like fat as fuck.
Like
And
my friend Chris. Fat.
I don't know how fat he is,
He's fat, bro.
but according to that one picture that we did for Anime with Trey one
Yeah,
time,
the crew picture.
everybody looked like that.
Oof.
And they're all being carried on these little hoverboards
Oh,
while they're constantly drinking from smoothies that I don't know what the fuck is in them, and they're constantly watching shit on these little screens, bro. So they're all pretty much plugged in and just going, bro. It's sad.
Yeah.
And then yeah, so that's what this self-quarantine shit is trying is I ain't gonna say it's leading to, but it's a potentiality.
Sure.
And
yeah.
I'm not here for it.
No, it's a future that we don't want.
We don't want.
It's a future that we see now, and we're like, hey, this could happen.
And we don't want that.
We don't want that.
Mm-mm.
So let's figure this shit out.
Figure this shit out.
So
People-
if this happens again, we're like, okay, we know what to do.
Say no to vaccines, by the way. Sorry. No, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not getting a vaccine. You getting a vaccine?
Yeah.
Fuck that, bro.
If it's clinically tested and they're like, hey, it's good to go, cool, no problem.
Nope.
If they're like, hey, it's a vaccine, but we need to put a
backwards.
microchip in you, no, I'm not gonna get a microchip in.
What if they don't
Every time
tell
in the
you
movie.
exactly?
Nigga, you think they gonna need your consent?
Vaccine.
You think they gonna need your consent? No, they not gonna need your motherfucking consent.
I'm white.
Bro, they don't give a fuck.
Okay.
Everybody's getting juiced.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting juiced.
Yeah. Okay.
So
I mean,
black, white, yellow, red, brown, all slaves.
true. Yeah. Okay. But do you want polio?
Have I had it?
I've never had it. I'm not gonna get it.
Why have you never had it, Trey?
I probably got the vaccination when I was a kid, but I'm not getting no motherfucking vaccine. In my right mind, I'm not getting no vaccination, bro.
Okay.
I'm not.
Well, I mean, hopefully we don't need one.
Bro,
Hopefully this
that's what they
just
were.
ends.
It's, bro, listen. The way that this shit has been unfolding
Uh-huh.
has been storybook. We have a unknown contagion ravaging the area.
Yeah.
We don't know what to do. Let's tell everybody to stay at home because we don't know what the fuck to do.
Sure.
Like the first episode of Adventure Time.
Yep. It's a wow. So after I watched the Midnight Gospel, Colin was like, yo, you should watch the Adventure Time. If you like this, you might like that. And I kind of did. Not as much as Midnight Gospel, because that shit is that.
Yeah.
But the first episode on fucking
Spoilers.
spoilers. First episode on
Adventure
like
Time.
10 years Adventure Time. Princess Bubblegum? Princess Bubblegum creates a like reanimation spell, but eventually it fucks up and she just creates a whole bunch of zombies. And then she calls everybody into her castle, like everybody that's in her kingdom, like, hey, everybody come to the castle. It's like, hey, what's going on? And then Finn was about to say it, but she was like, we're gonna have a slumber party. And then Finn was charged with not telling the truth as zombies were trying to like break into the castle and shit like that. So basically, the fucking title of the shit was called Slumber Party Panic. So basically, everybody was on the inside being quarantined from what was going on outside, but not knowing what was really going on.
Yeah.
Until they figured out that the number 4 was what they need. Something about 4 was what they needed to create the actual reanimation potion that actually worked. And then they turned everybody back into like regular candies and shit like that, because it's called candy, blah, blah. But yeah, man, this shit is textbook, bro.
Yeah.
And I hate it. I've been noticing myself say I hate things more than I ever do.
Yeah, you don't say that.
Cause I don't have no reason to. But then it's like I see this. Player haters ball. But yeah, like I see this shit, bro. It's just like, nah, bro. Like this shit is over. Like we don't have to. These are divide and conquer tactics, and we are steadily moving backwards. Like it's crazy. That was a bar for my song, but it's real though. It's like we trust so much into this entity that is our quote unquote government.
Sure.
For absolutely everything, and like
yeah.
This quarantine is making that dependency even more so.
Yeah.
So it's like, hey, you stay at the crib. We gonna close everything down. You still gonna have your bills to pay, but don't worry about that. We gonna put that shit off for about 2-3 months, but you still gonna have to pay the whole entire thing.
Oh yeah.
When this shit lets up.
But
you ain't gonna have no money. You know what? We gonna stimulate the economy for your benefit. For your benefit.
Yeah.
But really, it's for the benefit of keeping people hooked into the system of
I need to buy shit.
I need to buy shit. I need to pay my bills.
Yeah.
I don't know. People are scared. People are panicking. People don't know what the fuck to do. And if you seem like a savior, here, have this money. Blah, blah. Okay, cool. But if so that solves one part. Like, I don't think we realize how. I mean, we do realize. Let me take that back. There are so many different levels of problems that are at the head right now. People are financially scared. People are health-wise, they're scared. What else? That's pretty much the main two. That's and all of that is our survival. That's root chakra shit right there. We supposed to be rooting ourselves. Now we can't root ourselves because we're so caught up in like what's going on, even though we're at the fucking crib.
Right.
So it's like, oh, I'm going crazy. But they give us money, and it's like, yo, it's gonna be cool. We're gonna lock it down until we get the curve. All of that shit just don't make no sense to me, bro. Like men lie, women lie. Numbers can be made up in my mind. Like you can fudge all types of numbers. Everything's manipulable. That's not even a word, is it? It might be.
Malleable.
Malleable.
Yeah.
Yes, everything's
manipulatable.
Manipulatable.
Manipulative?
Yeah, but that's
Or it can be manipulated.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
That. And
Words.
Spells. And it's like, so they give us money, we feel at ease, and we can trust them. It's like, oh, they gonna take care of us? Let them take care of us. Cool. No, take care of your motherfucking self. Use what they give you to take care of yourself. That's the whole premise. Aside from that, it's, oh, we're sick. Everybody's sick. We gotta get this vaccine to get everybody healthy and well again.
Sure.
No.
Yeah.
No. That's another dependency on our own health, on something or someone else. So you want to put the vaccine that has bits and pieces of what everybody was afraid of in the first place into them so their body can fight it off. No, like I'd rather just have my shit fight it off on its own because it can do that. We have people that are overcoming the coronavirus. We have people who aren't. I mean, it's gonna be 50-50 either motherfucking way.
Yeah.
But I am so against what's unfolding that I'm I'm in flux. Like I'm out of my element because I acceptance is my thing. I want to be able to accept what's going on, and I can for a certain part. But even in my acceptance, it's like, Trey, you have to do something. You have to at least tell people like, yo, we don't have to fall for what they're telling us to fall for. We don't have to be afraid to interact with one another. Is there a real threat? Yes. There's a real threat. And sorry I say it in the way that, in the tone that I say it, as if I don't believe that it's real, because I do believe that it's real. I see people dying. But does that mean that everybody is going to die from this? No. But is everybody going to die? Yes. So I always keep that in the back of my mind. I got that. I understand that. But for majority of the people on the planet, that's not something that they can readily accept. And I'm sorry, but toughen up, Buttercup. Nigga get shot every day, B. Motherfuckers cough every day, B. Like, this shit, we have to stop being afraid. We have to, that's what really like, the fear is fucking killing us. Like, it's not the corona, bro. I mean, yes, it is. Technically.
Yeah.
But the fear, the anxiety, the panic, that is what is really destroying the human spirit at this point in time. And I can't, like...
The mental and spiritual drain is far more pervasive than any of the physical things. Absolutely. Yep. And everything else comes from that. So if we can't be aware of that root issue, we're going to be in the infinite Tsukuyomi. Being drained. You don't know what the infinite Tsukuyomi is. No. It's a spell in which everybody lives in an illusion, but the person who has cast the spell, aka the Genjutsu, is reaping their life force for themselves. And that's pretty much what the fucking Matrix was talking about when people was living in pods, having their life force absorbed to continue to perpetuate the simulation of the Matrix. We are in an infinite Tsukuyomi. I'll get off my soapbox right now. It's okay. It's important. It's an important soapbox to be on.
I just don't want people to be scared no more, bro.
Yeah, I feel that. I just want, I don't know, to be able to do shit again.
I feel that.
That's really all I want.
I just want people to stop being afraid, man. I want people to...
Yeah. Because, I mean, whatever... I hope the biggest thing people can, take out of this, at least, is that they realize in this time, what's actually important.
Yeah.
Where it's hey, we didn't get to, hug each other for months. Let's be close with people we care about.
Yeah.
You know? Let's, we've been putting off whatever. Go do it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And it, even, even a bunch of people, I know a lot of people who, I mean, in essence, pretty much lost their job because they can't go to it, and they aren't essential workers, so, I mean, they're just out of a job, just hanging out at home doing nothing, and, that's super depressing, but at the same time, there's also some of them who have been alright, well, I gotta do something, so now I got all this time, let's figure something out, and, respect to them.
Shout out to them.
Because now, instead of maybe going to a job that they weren't fully passionate about, they're trying something out where like they're really into it. Like they're like, fuck it, I got all this time, I might as well do something I like to do. So maybe when this is all over, they're like, oh shit, I can do that and like actually make a living and like give a fuck about what I'm doing. Let's go after that.
Let's go.
Like,
let's go.
We have a very we have a very finite amount of time.
Facts.
So if anything that people can take from this is like, hey, use that time.
Use that time
to create your happiness. Yeah.
Smoke weed every day.
Smoke weed every day.
And create your own happiness and stop being afraid and stop question everything. Question every fucking thing. Question everything. Like, you ain't gotta be a conspiracy theorist. I'm not saying I'm a conspiracy theorist, but I'm pretty sure that there have been plans that have been conspired against us, the collective, aka the majority of the people, those who aren't in the know. Because if you're not in the know, you're one of us. Like, if you're not one of the people that are calling the shots, you getting shot, my baby. So yeah, man. Damn, bro. I can't not talk about shit like this.
I mean, it's okay.
Okay, cool. Cool.
I mean, it's our podcast, and it's kind of, the topic of the world right
of the
now.
Fucking world.
It's kind of all you can talk about because there's not anything fucking else going on.
Nope. No sports. Last Dance.
Woo wee! Let's transition into that. There is something going on. Because woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-wee. ESPN, you murdered it. You figured it out. You cracked the code. Here's the two things that people are going to take away media-wise from this quarantine time. One, Tiger King. Now, I know you haven't seen it.
I've seen one episode.
I know you were like, hey, this shit's fucking stupid. Tiger King is fucking lit. Carol Baskins, I know you're out there.
I know you're out there.
I know you're out there. I'm not going to say nothing.
Uh-huh.
But we know. Number 2 is going to be The Last Dance. Now, here's the thing about The Last Dance. Because you, not a sports fan. You couldn't care less.
Nope.
The Last Dance is what was basically touted for the last 2 years was going to be this massive, giant documentary that ESPN put out about the 97-98 Chicago Bulls, aka Jordan's last year with the Bulls. Before it all came crashing down and he retired and then he came back to the Wizards. We don't talk about that. So ESPN for over 2 years has been working on this. And what they were supposed to do was this was supposed to come out, I think, in June. And they're doing it where every Sunday they release 2 episodes. So it's like episode 1 and 2, episode 3 and 4, and they go for 5 weeks. I think it's ESPN and Netflix. So I think as soon as they air on ESPN that night at midnight, they drop on Netflix.
Oh, okay.
So
I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna watch this.
So episode 1 and 2,
one of these things.
episode 1 and 2 came out this past Sunday. It is dope. It's so fucking dope.
Fire.
They get everyone from the team. They get a whole bunch of people who worked at ESPN, people who worked with the team, people close to the organization. They get Jordan, Pippen, Phil Jackson. Everybody is in this fucking documentary. And they're super candid. And they're like, here's what happened. Here's why it happened. Yeah, I'm still mad about it. Yeah, we still talk and we're still friends. Whatever the case may be. And it's so eye-opening and fascinating to be like, wow, I can't believe this shit happens in one of the biggest like sports in the entire world,
Mm.
especially with like the greatest player to ever play at the time. You know, like it's incredible, and I really wish, because it came out in June, or it was supposed to come out in June, and then basically this whole quarantine thing happened. Sports are donezo. There's nothing on. Nothing. You go to ESPN and they're grabbing at straws for fucking anything.
Ooh.
Anything to talk about. I think this quarantine in Iowa has been going on for about a month now, and every single day on ESPN is just like the Jordan or LeBron debate, and it's like, bro, no one gives a fuck, alright? Once Kobe went out, we made a pact. We don't give a fuck. There's no 1, 2, and 3, it's just greatness. Appreciate it while it's here.
Like that.
We don't care anymore. Alright?
Real. That's real, bro. There's no 1, 2, and 3. There's just greatness.
NBA Twitter made a pact.
That's fine.
A lot of shit went down when we lost Kobe.
Absolutely.
Number one, we should have just ended the fucking year right there, because nothing good has come after this.
Bro, it's
Maybe our Hot Ones episode, but nothing else has come after that. Okay.
Oh yeah, nothing. That's really
So
I mean, Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
that's true.
Final Fantasy 7.
Some cool things have happened, but those could have happened next year and it would have been just fine.
True.
All right. We should have just ended 2020 right there. Number two, NBA Twitter as a whole really just came together and bonded, right? Actually, well, I'll put a pin in that thought. NBA Twitter came together as a whole, and it was basically like, hey, all this foolishness about top fives, who's better, oh, Jordan has more rings, oh, Kobe was basically just Jordan because he just copied all his moves, all that. It's done. It's over with. It's done. There's no more of that.
Oh, I like that.
It's, hey,
Just letting the motherfuckers
you like Jordan?
they grip.
Love Jordan. You like LeBron? Love LeBron, man. They're all great players.
Facts,
They're
bro.
all some of the greatest people to ever touch a basketball.
That's fucking
Just
it.
enjoy it while they're here.
That's fucking it. That's fucking it. I don't know what episode we had, but we was talking. I think we were talking about like top fives and like music and shit and just other things, or just art and period. Like appreciating the art
Sure.
for the art and not comparing the artist to any other artist or what their art was before they put out their present art. It's just appreciating
Yeah.
what is.
Yes.
And allowing other people to appreciate what they appreciate. If they appreciate it, if they don't, that's cool. If you
Yep.
appreciate it, then you appreciate it.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep. So,
Look at the
man,
look at
Kobe
raw brain
Kobe
buff.
changed the mentality.
Mama
Yeah.
mentality, bro.
Exactly.
Let shit be.
Exactly.
Let shit be.
Just enjoy it.
RadioNetwork.com.
Enjoy it. Because once again, finite time.
Finite time and infinite
So there's no reason to
love
hate.
space.
There's no reason.
No. Let motherfuckers cook.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Shit. Nah, bro. So I gotta check out The Last Dance.
Yes, for sure. Episode 3 and 4, which are coming out this Sunday.
Okay.
So at the time that you're seeing this, they'll have probably already come out and are probably on Netflix. So go
Facts.
watch them.
Yeah.
But 3 and 4 is about your Detroit Pistons
Detroit.
and your guy Dennis Rodman, the Worm.
Yeah.
You know, get to see his fucking horrible childhood.
Oh, really?
And him probably dicking down Madonna.
Whoa. Shout out to him.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna get into all that. But shout out to all them. Shout out to the Bad Boys. Shout out to Detroit. Shout out to ESPN, Jordan, all of y'all.
Big
with
shout
this
out. Yeah.
Last Dance shit and giving people something to buy themselves over with, because I know motherfuckers are losing their shit without their
Yes,
sports.
for sure. Also, though, speaking of that and speaking of Kobe, there was a tweet that I did see. I forget who it was. Apologies again. But basically they were saying, because The Last Dance is this whole, a lot of the footage is like never before seen footage, because they had a camera crew just follow the team around and had like unprecedented access that you normally would not get with an NBA team, and they did it for the entire season. So they have just crazy amounts of footage of all of these players, practices, coaches meetings, front office, all sorts of shit. So this tweet was basically saying, hey, eventually there's going to also be one of Kobe, because for Kobe's last 2 seasons, they had a camera crew like deep in the fucking trenches, and it was like way more than they had for like the Bulls in '98. Like Kobe hired his own camera crew to come and just film fucking everything.
Damn.
So that documentary, bro, that's gonna fucking light the world on fire.
I look forward to seeing that. For sure.
I look forward to bawling my eyes out for a month and a half while I watch it.
I don't think I would look forward to doing that, but maybe.
I'm not. I don't like to cry, but it's gonna happen.
You know, sometimes you need. Oh, man, damn. Made me think of the midnight. Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
Every time I think about crying, I always think about this song, and I don't know. I don't know who sings it. So if you guys can find it, let me know. You know, tweet at me, put it in the comments, whatnot. But there was this song that I have a very blurry memory of it.
Stop smoking all that crack. Crocodile.
Yep. But I'm pretty sure I was in 7th or 8th grade, and I was in like my social studies class or something, and the teacher, for whatever reason, put on this like YouTube video, and I think, if I remember right, it was like this retired NFL player who then tried to have like a music career or something, and he sang this song, and it was the only line I remember was he was like sitting on this like stool or whatever, you know. It was like this darkly lit stage and shit. He was being all serious, and he was just like, "It's okay to cry. It might make you feel better." And that's all I remember of the song. So if you know what song that is, let me know, because I'd like to hear it. I've never heard it since. I've never heard it before that. But
every time you...
Yeah, and I was also, while I was sitting in that class, I was like, why the fuck are we listening to this song? This has nothing to do with world events. But she just wanted us to know that, hey, man, showing your feelings is okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay to cry. It's okay to be scared.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not okay to stay scared.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
It's not okay. Move through it.
Yeah.
Cry through it.
Yep.
Punch through it. Don't be strapped up at the steps of a government building.
Yeah, don't do that. That shit's stupid.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Do you want to do the third? Did we do all 3? No, we didn't do all 3.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's all good?
Yeah.
I don't want to cut it short.
That's okay. I mean, whatever. You found it? Wow. Well, that was quick. Who is it? Who sings it?
Wait, no, I don't know. Artist is Rosie Greer?
Rosie Greer. Can I see it? Let me make sure it's right.
Wow.
I mean, this looks like it.
We're not trying to get flagged or anything like that, so I hope
Sure.
y'all can't hear it. I don't think you can hear it. But, yeah, man, we don't end up wrapping this up because it's a little past 7. And I told people I was going to push it back to like 7:30 or whatever. But, yo, it's been an honor and a pleasure to hold your attention. The views and opinions expressed on the Good and Fresh podcast are to the individuals themselves and don't necessarily, what's the word that I'm looking for? I don't know. Aren't shared by everybody here. And so anything that I motherfucking say is what I say, okay? So if you have a problem with Good and Fresh, but you have a problem with what Trey says, address me, please. And I have no problem holding space to hold conversation and hold dialogue because I don't want to say I'm a real nigga, but I am a man of integrity, authenticity, acceptance, and accountability. So I have no problem being straightforward with anybody and how I feel and how I view the world. I just, I really want for us to be greater than ever. So I'm gonna tell you motherfuckers gonna be greater than ever. But for real, I don't want people to continue to live in the way that we live in and being afraid of each other. The low-key attack on social connection is deafening to the soul. You know what I mean? Community is a major part of our existence. The nodes, the connections on the fabric, the connections in the fabric of life is what makes the fabric of life worth expressing, donning, having on, and experiencing. I know that we are facing a crazy time. I don't even want to say a crazy threat, even though I just did, but we are facing a crazy time in our history that can go any motherfucking way. It can go to the left, it can go to the right, go up, go down, it can go any motherfucking where. But all Trey May with Good Khalil has to say about the situation is that I want it to go in the best direction it possibly can. Can I force everybody to go in a particular direction? I can't at all. But will I stand on my square and be what I desire to be and show other people that they can be that? Absolutely, because that's the only thing that I can do. So, with that being said, I think we're going to end this. We're going to wrap this motherfucker up. I am one half. I ain't even plugged Be Greater Than Ever, but damn it, make humanity great again. Don't make us scared again. Fuck out of it. Fuck all that bullshit. Make us gods again. Quit playing. Because that's what we already is and already have been and always will be. Cultivate that love, belief, acceptance in your motherfucking self and share that with everything and everyone else. Because once you believe more in yourself, you start to believe more in everything and everyone else because that is what you are. Shout out to Bob, seeing everybody in seeing himself and everybody on his way of escaping the prison that he found himself in. That's a midnight gospel thing that you might need to check out. Anyway, man, I am Trey Good, one half of the dynamic duo known as Good and Fresh, where we are just two guys in your neighborhood up to no good, talking about entertainment and enlightenment and all the wild shit in between. We thank you for your time. We thank you for your ear. And we thank you for your comments and your tweets and your shares. Make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, at Be Good and Fresh, at 3 times good, and at Charles LaRose 32 on Twitter.
Charles underscore LaRose on Twitter.
Why you got 2 underscores?
Because I tried to have just my name. It was taken, of course. And then I tried to have my name underscore Charles underscore LaRose. That was apparently also taken.
Oh.
Fucking stupid. So now I gotta have 2 underscores on
You
it.
should just have Charles 32 LaRose.
Whatever. Probably also taken.
Man, probably.
Stupid.
Alright, man, this has been our first podcast since that's been like a month.
Yeah, feels good though.
It does. I thought it was gonna be a little awkward, but nothing changed.
No. 60.
Mama Lou, I did not hug your son. I knew you was gonna say some shit about me hugging him, and you did, but I didn't hug him. I'll hug the shit out this motherfucker. I'm joking. Anyway, man, may the God and Goddess,
Everybody like, oh shit.
may the God and Goddess and you all be blessed. Until next time, love you, motherfucking self.
Wash your hands. Smoke weed every day.
Gang.
And wear your mask. Love you.
Bye.